fish and chips at Bicheno, based on a recommendation. Lovely little seagulls want my food, of course. Shut up. Nice little coastal town. A few good shops. Could have done with a bit more fish though. You mind? Yeah, shut up. Well, I'm gonna just enjoy these fish and chips by the water, and I'll show you a few images after my lunch. Or I could swing you around right now. There's those two making a cackle. Cool old boat there. There's a fixer-upper, Mr. Jensen. Well, I've just had fish and chips at Bicheno at a place called the Gulch, and I'm now going to start driving over towards the blowhole. I'm told by someone in town that it's as exciting as a little, but we'll see. It's a bit of a blowy day out here on the water, but I'm about to turn and head inland once again. I will be coming back to the coast, but I need to see some landscapes and areas inland as part of my reconnaissance tour, and possibly be catching up with someone who has just moved to Tasmania below Launceston. And if I do that, from there I'll head straight back out to the coast and continue my northeastern tip tour and come down into Launceston and then check all of that out. So that's the plan. Alright, let's get driving. Alrighty, let's go check out a blowhole. Some reddish kind of rocks. I wonder if that's a prelude to the Bay of Fires. Slippery. Whoa. Whoa. I just got saved. I was trying to get a crab down there. Oh my god. And I missed it. I just got totally splashed by the blowhole because I was down in a crevice trying to give you footage of a crab. I hope I got it. Now I'm trying to get a decent blowhole blow. That was a spittle. Come on, blowhole. I'm going to give you a little bit more of this rocky coastline, and then I'm going to go and change my clothes. I'm soaking wet. Ooh, crabs. Oh man. Let's get me out of these wet clothes, shall we? There I was trying to get footage of a crab, ignoring the blowhole. The blowhole goes and splashes all over me, with onlookers no doubt probably got it on camera and had a good laugh. And I'm all soaked. I'm getting close enough to doing a load of washing anyway. However, I'll try and dry these out. Hang these up over the window that I don't see when I'm driving. Or I'll just get to a paid site, I think, and have a good old hot shower, do a load of washing, all that. Alright, let's get changed. Well, isn't this a lovely quiet place? Lake Leake. L-E-A-K-E. Kind of halfway to Campbelltown, inland from the east coast. Heading back to the middle. There's one boatie out there. I was just up in a little undercover area over there. It's got a bunch of photos on the wall showing the trout that have been pulled out of this lake. I'm only on a pit stop, but I'm thinking of getting the rod out and having a spin on the end of the dock. It's a damn wall over there. I'm gonna go get the rod. Alright, let's have a go off the jetty. I did just see what I thought were little redfin, whole school of them. You won't be able to see these, I don't think, but there's a school of redfin right in front of me, in the path of where I'm bringing my lure in. They're only tiny though, and they're chasing it. Can you see them all? Yeah, you little bugger. You don't want to catch this. I want something bigger. And we got a little redfin. Well, I can say I've caught a fish in Tassie. Time to let him go. That's my first ever fish catch in Tassie. Will it be the last? Look at them all. Redfin. I don't know if you can see this. All little redfin. Everywhere around the dock. Look at them all. Varying sizes. Wow. Leake, one to remember for the future. Beautiful lake, looks like camping options, cabins, tents. Anyway, let's keep heading back into the interior. Late start to the morning. I spent the night at the back of a roadhouse 20 km k's north of Campbelltown. I then indulged in a Roadhouse truckie's breakfast, something I haven't had for a long time. I often skip breakfast, but decided actually didn't have dinner, so I had a chocolate Easter bunny for dinner, small one. So I had a big brekkie, and that's going to see me right through till tonight, if not the whole day. I'm heading back inland. I'm only 50 odd k's now from the Great Lake. I am amazed by how close you are to everything at all times. But I'm not heading to the Great Lake, I'm heading to Liffey Falls. I'll get there, have a look, check it out, but then I'm going to head back east below Launceston, probably to Longford, where I'm going to make contact with a friend. Anywho. Alrighty folks, we are on the Liffey Falls walking track. We are in a beautiful forest. Oh, look at that tree. This forest is absolutely gorgeous. It's almost rainforest. Now, of course, I brought the main camera with me for this filming, so the steadiness on the move isn't the best. Certainly not as good as the GoPros. Oh, this is the forest of my dreams. through a little town of Evandale after visiting my friends at Longford, and I'm come through this way because I'm heading towards the Lomond National Park. Man, there are blackberry bushes everywhere. You could really stock up on blackberries out here. Wow. So that's where I'm headed as I make my way back to the east coast to continue on where I left off when I came back inland to visit those friends. And right now I'm starting to raise in elevation as I go through nice undulating hilly farm country. What a find, folks. I've just pulled over on a road just outside of Evandale and I've got wild blackberries growing everywhere. Look at them all. Fortunately, I just happen to have a container on me. I am going to fill this container. Look at the size of these things. I might just have to peg you back over here for a moment while I pick myself some blackberries. My cup runneth over. That was worth a few scratches. Now purple fingers. Took a little while because I was eating as I picked. Oh God. Alright, in the fridge you go. I had another container there I could have filled, but no need to be greedy. What's that? A rabbit's foot. What if I come across something else other than blackberry? Back on the road. Then Lomond National Park, ladies and gentlemen. Over 1,500 metres above sea level, which is actually higher than Mount Baw, which is near where I live. I was surprised by that. Continuing on through this beautiful countryside as I make my way to the coast. Yep, 100 acres out here would be ideal. Well folks, I am back on the coast after my little excursion inland to catch up with some friends. Pete and Kathy, thank you very much for allowing me to stay over. Very comfortable bed, I had a wonderful night's sleep and I had a beautiful hot shower. Yeah, thanks again, it's great to see you. And all the best, being new Tasmanian residents. I hope it's absolutely wonderful for you. The area you live in, Longford, nice little town. Big tick for that area. I'd come in from Liffey Falls and the general Liffey area, which massive tick. Beautiful place, beautiful place. The Lomond National Park has become one of the most spectacular places I've seen. And so I've landed on the coast at White Sands Estate and Ironhouse Brewery, in-house brewery, offering beer, wine and spirits, and they allow you to use the laundry. So I did my washing and my drying. I'm back at my van now, doing my usual routine of boiling the water for my coffee. What are we, Friday? I sail next Friday. So I have 6 days left. Plenty of time to do my northeastern tour into Launceston and back to my auntie's. It's been a wonderful trip so far. Positively wonderful.